Good Friday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather update for this January the 17th, 2014. Hey, today was a beautiful day across eastern North Carolina, but we are now talking about our next round of clipper systems to roll through. One tonight, one tomorrow night. And I think we get a little break, but another one comes in here as we head towards next week, and that's going to be the big-time cold as we head towards the latter half of the forecast period. So let's talk about that here in the forecast update, get you through the weekend and into your next work week. High temperatures today coming in from some of the locations, 57 apiece right down the Highway 70 corridor from Goldsboro to Kinston all the way down to New Bern, 57 at Kenansville, 55, Double Nichols for our friends in Roanoke Rapids as well as Rocky Mount. Most of these numbers actually came in about 3 o'clock. Most of the day we were about 54 on average across the east, right on par with what we were thinking. Currently we're into the 50s and slowly falling as we have those clouds building into the region at this point. 50 at Greenville as well as Jacksonville, Double Nichols for Morehead City and Hatteras. You see back off to the west, we are watching that little frontal boundary approaching us, and that will be bringing us maybe a shot for a shower tonight, but most of that moisture that's coming across the mountains will be wrung out with the rising of the air coming up over the mountains. Basically, it's going to wring it out on the western side of the mountains, and on the lee side, you pretty much just don't get anything coming off of that. So we may see a shower tonight, but most of us going to stay dry as we head through the overnight hours tonight. Here's a look at the precision forecast model. Once again, the model trying to pick up on a couple of light showers. Most of us dry tonight. I don't see very many of us getting down to seeing a lot of shower activity. At best, maybe a hundredth of an inch in the locations you do see a shower. And I think the best chance for seeing a shower will likely stay east of Highway 17 where temperatures are going to stay above freezing tonight. And you may see a snowflake out of it. It's not going to be a big enough issue to make a deal out of it. Look at Saturday morning, though, as you're heading out to maybe do a little bit of errands across the east. Temperature is going to be cool, but sunshine back in full force. Look at the afternoon hours. I don't think we get above maybe 41 or 42. Most of us will stay right around the 40-degree mark with sunshine, but the winds will be kicking out of the west at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then our second clipper system rolls in here early on Sunday. We'll likely start off with some high and mid-level clouds and then clearing out through the afternoon hours. Very steep lapse rates coming off of the mountains as dry air sits in place just above our heads by Sunday afternoon. What that'll do for us, with a westerly wind coming off the mountains, that's going to blow torch us up to the low 50s. I think maybe one or two spots maybe hitting 52, 53 through the afternoon hours of Sunday with that blowtorch effect across eastern North Carolina. But you do see some clouds back off to the west as that upper level energy rolls across the flow on Sunday. And like I said, the winds are going to be quite breezy. Right now, not much of an issue, but by tomorrow afternoon, 15, 20 mile per hour winds. They'll die down through Saturday night, but right back up into the 15 to 20 mile per hour range as we head towards Sunday. And like I said, these clipper systems very moisture starved. There's just not very much moisture with it. So as they get out of here, we're clear, we're sunny as we head through the day on Saturday, and then the second one moves in here through Sunday morning, and not very much. I think this one may be a delay just a little bit to where we have clouds to start the morning time hours of Sunday, but by the time we head towards about noontime, we're back in the sunshine with temperatures approaching the 50-degree mark. Also, we're talking about more cold air. There's clipper system number one, cold air in place. You see another one reloading off towards the north. That dives in here as we head towards Sunday, but look by Monday. The cold air retreats to the north, and we should be able to make it back up into the 50s, maybe closing in on 60 in some locations. But you see that blue air mass to the north. Look what happens as we head towards the latter half of the week. That thing comes plunging southward as another piece of the quote-unquote polar vortex comes southward across our neck of the woods, and it looks like it's going to be a cold look as we head towards the latter half of the forecast period. Here's a look on tomorrow afternoon. Cold air advection in full play as high pressure will be wrapping around some of that westerly wind into the region. Temperatures are going to struggle tomorrow. We're only going to make it to about 40, and like I said, wind chills will likely be somewhere around 32 to 38 degrees through the afternoon hours with that brisk westerly wind, maybe even cooler than that as we head through the afternoon hours. At least now as we head through the overnight hours, another clipper system rolls through here, but I don't think it has enough moisture to even squeeze out any showers underneath that. I think we're dry, but there could be a few more clouds. I think it's a little slower to move out of here. But even though the thickness value is very cold, we have a stiff west wind coming right off of the mountains, and with the lapse rates being so steep, that is going to actually allow for our temperatures to warm up efficiently with dry air in place in the upper levels of the atmosphere. I think we make it to about 50 degrees with that steep lapse rate. Some models keep us in the 40s, but really thinking maybe about 50, 51 come Sunday afternoon. As we head towards Monday, man, that's going to be a nice day. For Martin Luther King Day, temperatures should be able to rebound into the mid and upper 50s. Good sunshine in place, so folks having the day off, be able to enjoy it with a nice day on tap. But look as we head towards Tuesday, another trough of air coming down the pipeline. I think we only make it to about the low 40s on Tuesday, maybe mid 40s. As the 540 thickness line now south of Wilmington through the low country of South Carolina. You see some moisture trying to gather on the backside of that, and look what happens as we head towards Wednesday evening. That's 1 a.m. Wednesday night. And see some moisture trapped in there as well. I can't rule out the potential for maybe a few light showers intermingling with a few snowflakes. Our low temperature on Wednesday morning may be about 22 degrees to start off the morning time hour. So this may come down as all snow if it does. It's something to watch. But once again, the ground temperature is way too warm. And I don't think that our temperature is going to drop that quickly into the 20s. I think we'll likely hover a little warmer because we'll have clouds in place. So we'll hover above freezing. But the upper level energy, the upper level cold air may be able to transfer down to the surface. But look what happens as we head towards Wednesday morning. Most of it's out of here, and we're clearing out. Partly sunny skies, but I don't think we make it out of the mid-30s, and most indications have us much cooler than that on Wednesday afternoon with the 522 line bisecting the region. So another cold day expected as that cold air comes right down the pipeline, and that just looks even colder, and with a brisk north wind too, as that comes into play. As we head into the afternoon hours of Thursday. Like it will stay in the 30s that day as well. Maybe peaking out around 40, but I think most of the day will stay in the 30s. Here we go on Friday. Once again, it's going to be staying cold with temperatures likely in the 30s through the afternoon hours. If not that, maybe peaking out around 40. Saturday we're dry, but there is some moisture gathering to the south. I think we'll be able to move back into the 40s that afternoon, mid 40s, mid to upper 40s. Low pressure develops offshore, another cold snap coming down the pipeline as we head towards the latter half of the forecast period. That's next Sunday afternoon. Rain showers offshore, but we're kind of sandwiched in between two systems as another trough dives southward. That's going to do it for me here on the ENC Weather Update. Stay up to date with us, Facebook, Twitter, WNCT.com. Next update here will be by tomorrow evening. I'm in tonight, 10 o'clock on CW, and 11 o'clock right back on WNCT. I'll also be in tomorrow evening for the evening shows. Guys, have a great rest of your evening, a great day tomorrow, and a great weather week ahead.